Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get this set up the right way without this being in the way. I have this fucking plant. Let's put this right here for now. Fuck it. Okay. Here we go. We've got our third meal of the day. Just got back from smashing legs at TG. It was a hamstring and glute focused leg day. I guess the purpose of this video is to just kind of talk about mindset and controlling your choices and habits, so to speak. I think that's super important for anyone that is trying to find results in the gym. Just making better choices, lifestyle choices. I think that's honestly super important, are the habits that you have, especially when you're by yourself and no one's watching. I'm gonna take this digestive enzyme. So yeah, this video, we're gonna talk about mindset, controlling what you can control, and all that good stuff. So here we're eating 250 grams of jasmine rice. We got 6 ounces of chicken breast. I kind of went light on the asparagus today. Typically I do like 80 to 120 grams of cooked asparagus, but today I only weighed out like 55 grams of asparagus cooked. So yeah, not a big deal, but we're getting our veggies in. That's all that matters. Got a little bit of mustard as well as black truffle, Melinda's black truffle hot sauce on here. I think it's pretty good sauce. There's some people out there that will beg to differ, but they say it smells weird. I don't really get that. I don't know, maybe it's the garlic, I'm not sure, onions, but anyway, getting this meal down, and just figured I'd sort of do a vlog, so to speak, about mindset, choices, habits, all of that stuff. It's super important because you got to remember why you started in the first place, okay? Like, what drove you to go to the gym in the first place? What drove you to decide to make the change that you wanted to? And I think by reminding yourself of why you started, that's going to help you in some of those moments of temptation down the road. Like if you're having a tough time sticking to your meal plan, or just basically doing the things that you don't want to do, right? Putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations that that are going to make you stronger. And it's just good to remind yourself why you're doing this, like looking at the bigger picture, As I get it, trust me. There are some days that I'll even ask myself, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I eating the same thing every single day? And the answer to that is to perform better in the gym every time I go. So nothing brings me more joy and satisfaction than performing well in the gym, acquiring a great pump. I'm not saying that I have to PR every time I go to the gym. There's going to be slopes, right? There's going to be ups and downs as to, how you're going to be performing in the gym. But if you can make that progression, it's going to be going up and down. But if it's slightly in a matter of time, 3, 6, 12 months, where that graph of progression, strength gains, muscle gain, weight gain, etc., the more lean you are, or if that's going up more and more, that's pretty badass. So I just find that very, very fascinating to experience. Hey, over there, go lay down. You're getting in the way. All right. My dog Remy, he's trying to steal the show. Go lay down. Go place. Thank you. But anyway, that's kind of one of the points that I wanted to bring up about mindset in today's video. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, another thing that we could always discuss is what are ways to keep you on track, to keep yourself held accountable, right? And I think that just relates back to asking yourself that same question of why you're doing what you're doing, why you started, whether it was to put on an insane amount of muscle, or just to go to the gym to feel good, or to build confidence. There's a lot of things and a lot of reasons that or a lot of benefits that you can receive from going to the gym. It's not just going to the gym and getting a good pump. There's so many different psychological benefits to it, and a lot of physical benefits. Yeah, I don't have to sit here and tell you like why you should go to the gym. But I will say, regardless of who you are, you shouldn't be skipping your cardio. I'm going to relate back to Sam Sulik and him saying that, and I agree with him. You should be doing your cardio. Now I know that you don't need to do cardio to burn fat or to lose weight, but there are so many benefits to it that are going to benefit you in the long run, especially as a lifter, especially as a bodybuilder. If you're not doing your cardio, how do you expect to perform in your heavier working sets? Like, let's say you're doing a nasty, brutal set on hack squat. Where do you think that oxidation is going to come from? That endurance that you get from doing cardio. It's going to allow you to push further in a set to where your breathing is under control, because your heart is healthy and you're able to pump more blood into your body from training your cardiovascular system. So I just think that doing that is really, really important. So but yeah, we're still chipping away at this meal. It's actually pretty damn good. Now, it's Saturday, August 30th, and today was actually my last day of training, my last workout, until I have to take Sunday off tomorrow, all the way up until Sunday, 7 days in a row. I'm gonna see if I can last without going to the gym. My coach has made it he's basically made it the plan for me not to go to the gym, to take a week off of rest. We're 3 weeks post-show today from AZ State Championships. 3 weeks from receiving the title of Mr. Arizona Classic Physique Overall Champion, which still feels great. But I think a week off from the gym, as much as I hate to admit it, is gonna do me some good. So I've been training, the intensity of my training has definitely increased in the last couple of weeks after the show. The week after the show, my intensity wasn't really all that crazy. I wanted to train hard, but you gotta be smart, especially after a show. The possibility of injury is very high with being so low body fat. So but yeah, we're gonna take next week off. Easier said than done. So, but it should be good. I'm gonna come back stronger. Go. Go. I'm gonna come back stronger. I'm gonna grow like a weed from taking that time off from the recovery. I'm actually gonna grow. I'm gonna come back bigger. As much as that sounds weird, where you're not going to the gym, like, oh, your mind thinks, oh, you're going to shrink. And, you know, you're not going to be going to the gym. You're not going to be getting pumps. But that week of rest completely is definitely my muscles are going to be repairing themselves. You know, he also made it important for me to, obviously I'm going to be following the meal plan for the most part, but he said, don't worry about a meal plan. Enjoy some food that you've been craving. You know, we don't even need to track, but with me being OCD, I'm still going to track my food regardless of what I'm eating. It's going on 5 years now without missing a day. So that's just part of me. That's what I'm going to do to the day I die. I have to track my calories. So, but yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to enjoy some good food. We're going to work. We're going to train some clients, make some money. Just kind of chill and live life a little bit next week. So I was hoping to take a little vacation next week, but looks like I might have to wait a couple weeks. So we'll see. But it should be fun. Get out. Stop. I'm trying to record a video, sir. Anyway. Damn dog. But yeah. Not really even sure how many people out there are going to be watching this video, but if you found it informative, if you found it entertaining, if you like my content, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm definitely in the groove of trying to make more content for you guys, whether it be in the gym, eating. I want to do Q&As. I want to try to get more subscribers, more people to be exposed to my page and who I am and what I have to offer to the fitness industry, because I really think that, you know, I have a lot to offer. So yeah, but with that being said, that's pretty much it. We're gonna call it here. I'm gonna finish this meal and we're gonna enjoy the rest of this Saturday and just kind of chill for the rest of the day. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Much love, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care.